Oops, I turned the music off. All right, there we go. We're back in the game, baby. We're back in the game, baby. All right, cool. So we're gonna turn this thing down. We're like, hey, where'd the music go? Where'd the music go? Yeah. All right, listen, y'all. What's happening? What's happening? Mark Chambers. Hola. Hola. Yeah, you guys are on the first inaugural office hours. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Here's what I want to do. I want to make sure that you get all of this stuff. I want to make sure that you get all of the notifications. I want to make sure that you get you get everything, right? So thank you, Mark. Yeah. That was my fault. I was jamming and y'all couldn't hear. All right, so let me turn it back up for a second so y'all can hear my jam. Baby down. Yeah. All right. So do me a favor. If you have not done this yet, make sure that you text me. Text me 410-936-4049 so that you can get the messages. You can be a part of my community. We can share with you some secrets, some freebies, some stuff that is going to happen only if you are part of the text community. All right. 410-936-40. Let me get it the other way. 410-936-4049. All right. So let me put that on the bottom of the screen here. And then we're going to go rocking and rolling here. So Cindy says, you love the audio. Aha. Yeah. Uh-huh. There we go. All right. Good deal. All right. So let me put this on the screen. All right. All right. Text me 410-936 boom 4049. All right, as a matter of fact, how about this? Let me see if I can do this. I'm going to see if I can try something here. All right, how about this? The next person that texts me, I'm going to give you a t-shirt. How about that? The next person to text me will get a t-shirt. I don't know which one just yet. As a matter of fact, I'll allow you to choose. All right. The next person to text me. How about that? Giveaway. T-shirt. Boom. Here we go. All right. So let's put this on the bottom here. And I'm going to make it smaller, a little bit smaller so that we can, there we go. All right, cool. Boom. All right. So office hours. Listen, I don't know if you have any thoughts, any questions. Yes, it is a real phone number. As a matter of fact, it's my real phone number. So if you text me at that number, you are going to get a response from me. You may get a little bit of something that's asking you to put your name in, or give us permission to reach out to you, but you will get me. This is not an Autobot. It's not anything crazy. It's a real number. All right. So again, text me. The next person that's texting me, the next person whose text comes through to me will get, you'll get a t-shirt. You get a t-shirt. All right. Cool. All right. So here we go. Office hours. Here's what we're going to be doing on the office hours. We're literally just going to be chilling. We're going to be talking. We're going to be sharing. If there's anything that I can show you on screen to help you improve your stuff, transform your stuff, then let me know what that is. So here's what I'd like for you to do. I'd like for you to, just in the chat right now, I'd like for you to start asking any questions. All right. Just start asking any questions. Any questions that you have, just post it in the chat. I don't care what it is. Put it in the chat and we'll get to it. Right. So while you're doing that, I also want to share with you. Let me see if I can pull this on screen here. I also want to share with you something else that we're up to. And this is a part of the texting as well. So let's see I'll check in a little bit to see if any texts have come through. Where is what I'm looking for? Yeah. So this is what I'm looking for. All right. So here's what I'm looking for. Yeah. All right. If you have not Yeah, Storyteller Tees. Yeah. So if you want to get a t-shirt, if you want to get some merch, go to storytellertees.com. Let me actually put a sign here. Hey, Melanie, you are not sleeping. Oh my. All right, cool. So here's what we're going to be doing. All right, boom. So I'm going to say grab your merch at www.storytellertees.com. All right, here we go. Let's make sure that we got this thing right. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see if we can get this right. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Perfect. That's what I needed to do. Okay, good. All right, cool. So here we go. All right, cool. So, Mark, let's look at some of the questions here. Mark says, I just acquired. All right, let's get this up here. Mark said, I just acquired a Surface over the weekend and I'm playing with it. Can that be added into an Ecamm studio? All right. So I don't know the full answer to that, Mark. What I do know is this. I do know that Ecamm can pull in devices if you have them coming in through a capture card. Okay. So remember, hey, D Bowden, how's it going? So remember that Ecamm, of course, is a Mac device, but you can bring things in via NDI. You can bring things in via capture card. So if you have a capture card, let me see if I can, for those of you that don't know what a capture card is. A capture card is a capture card is a device that takes video and converts it to HDMI signal, or takes HDMI signal and converts it to like USB readable format for your computer. So there are a lot of different types of capture cards. Let me see if I can, I'm gonna pull a couple of them out for you in a second here so you can see what they look like. All right, I'm opening one of them up right now. I have one that is an Elgato Camlink 4K. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is the device, and what you would need to do, Mark, if you have a Surface, you would then need to so this USB port, right? Let me see if you can see this better. So this USB port, all right. Yeah, perfect. All right, so this USB port is what you plug in. I mean, and you can plug this into the side of the Surface if you want, but there's this HDMI port that would then go into your computer. Or actually, so no, this part is the part, this USB part would go into the computer. So what you would need to do is get a USB to HDMI cable, plug it into the Camlink, and then plug this part into your computer, right? So that's what I would try. That's what I would try. So like, could it be an NDI? Yes, you could bring it in via NDI as well. So I still got D's comment on the screen. Hey D, love you, taking you off the screen. All right. So for those of you that are wondering what NDI is, it's just another protocol that you use to transmit video from one place to another. So you can have an NDI on your computer. You can have NDI new tech on any of your devices, etc. All right, cool. So yeah. Let's see. Let's get some music, some low music in the background here. All right, cool. Let's keep this going so that I can get a little bit of groove happening in the background here. Okay, so let's go to the next question. All right, so Cindy was asking, I just came from the video review. Yeah, if you have not seen the video review and you want to see that, go to the Storytellers Growth Lab. Go join Storytellers Growth Lab. Go to storytellersgrowthlab.com, or you can go to Facebook and just type in Storytellers Growth Lab and you'll find that. So Cindy's asking about the video review. You suggest that I improve my lighting, which is a great idea. What kind of lighting should I look for? So Cindy, any type of lighting is going to be an improvement, right? It's any type of lighting is a good place to start. You can literally go to Walmart or Target or whatever and get a lamp, depending on what type of light you like. I believe I like the whiter lights as opposed to the yellow lighting for your face. Okay, the yellow lighting, I don't like what it does. So you want to get light that is dimmable if possible, but you don't want to get something that's too bright. You can get any lamp, and then you can get the, like, LED bulbs if you want to put it into that, and that's going to be helpful for you. Let me see if I can pull up a couple of things here on Amazon to show you kind of what you might look for. Okay, so all right, those of you that are just joining us, we're hanging out. This is RK3 Office Hours. Any thoughts, any questions you have, just put them in the chat so that we can answer those questions for you. So let me see, LED. So newer. All right, so newer LED light. Let me see if we can find one that is not that expensive. Okay, so here's something that is like, all right, here's something that's like, let me see if we can get this switched up here. That's not what I want. Okay, boom. Okay, so here's something that you can use. So this light here by Newer is $45, right? All right, so I'm gonna click on that, and these are pretty good lights, all right, that you can put on top of a camera. You can put it on top of something. This is, you can put this on a stand. It's like $45, and these Newer lights get you some pretty decent LED lights that you can. Okay, so Newer is the name of the company. So I'm gonna go back here. So Newer dimmable, and again, you want dimmable lights. So let me actually go back to so dimmable lamps. Okay, so I'm just doing some searches on Amazon here. So if you were to do, even if you did something like this one here, right? This Z-Merd, like for $30. You get this, it's dimmable. You can change the light bulb out to one of the white LED lights, or look at this one right here, this table lamp. Okay, this isn't too bad. It's got the daylight bulb. So what you want to look for when you're looking for lamps is daylight lighting. So you can see some that say bright white. I prefer the daylight ones, especially if it's dimmable. This is fully dimmable, 60. Let's see if this will come down a little bit for you. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, so it's fully dimmable table lamp, and it has USB ports, $30. That's gonna help you out quite a bit. So yeah, let me know. I'll put the links for some of these in the chat after. Or what you can do is on Fridays, typically on Fridays, That's not what I want. Okay. Nope. Let's go back to live mode. Typically, hold on. You're not, oh my gosh, you haven't been seeing any of this, have you? Wow. Okay, let me put this on screen. I should be showing this to you. Okay, let me see. Okay. Are you seeing this on screen? If you're not, let me know. I have an Amazon page up. If you're not seeing it, there we go. Oh, okay. So you were seeing it. Okay, perfect. It's a little bit behind. All right, good. So hold on one second. Let me change something here. One second, y'all. Give me one moment. I'm just testing something. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. So now you should be seeing it on screen. Yeah. So this is a dimmable table lamp. I was showing you some other stuff, and y'all, nobody told me that you didn't see it. Come on. All right. Cool. All right. Perfect. All right. Good. So this is a table lamp that you can grab, $30 on Amazon. And again, you want daylight as opposed to bright white. Let me go back to the other ones that I was showing you. I was showing you the newer, and when I say newer, we're talking about NEEWER. This is what I was showing you initially. I was saying you can get one of these and put it on top of a camera. You can put it on top of anywhere. You see that it's battery powered. You can plug it in. You don't have to. But this one, newer dimmable LED lights, $45. And this gets you pretty decent lighting as well. All right, so I'm gonna go back to, oops, that's not where I wanna go. Okay, so you can actually just go to Amazon and type in dimmable lamps, right? Type in dimmable lamps and it's gonna get you some, right? It's gonna get you some different options here, right? For pretty much any price point, okay? But you want things that you can put in front of your face, okay? All right, Melanie says, I'm gonna have to go, I'm afraid. See you next time. See you next time, Melanie. Hey, Eileen, my friend, what's going on? Eileen Smith, what's happening? All right, cool. Yeah, so Eileen, people that are joining, we're just hanging out. We are doing RK3 Office Hours. I'm not sure of what the timing is gonna be on this regularly yet, but yeah, we're gonna have some office hours. People can ask questions, etc. All right, so Cindy's asking, does it have one of the holes? Ooh, I have a tiny tripod. So, oh yes, so actually, let me go back to the other one. So if you get one of the newer LED lights, okay, let me go back to this screen here. So if you get one of the newer LED lights, the simple one here, let me go back down to this one. So this thing on the bottom, this where I have hovered over, there is a screw there that allows you to screw it into tripods, right? So if you look at this thing right here, you can see that tripod that it's screwed into, right? Let me see if there's another picture here. Yeah, so there's a screw that screws into the tripods there. So that's a really good way to do this. And this is, again, not terribly expensive, like $45. All right, so that's some pretty decent lighting for you. As a matter of fact, especially as you're starting out at the beginning, I might get a couple of them. If you don't want to spend $45, then yeah, you can get some dimmable table lamps, and make sure that they're white if you can, from a light perspective, so that you can control things better. I don't like the tint on the yellow ones because I think it provides for more shadowing, and it's not as bright. So that's what's up. That's what's up. So those of you that are on right now, do me a favor, make sure that you send me a text. All right, just 410-936-4049 so that you can get information. You can know when I'm going live. You can know what's going on. Okay, I see Mark sent his text right now. T-shirt. Me, office hours. Look at Mark, you got this thing on TV. I'm just let me show you Mark's text right here. Mark, here's how Mark's text came in. All right. Mark is watching this, chilling while he's trying to do his laundry also. All right. Love it. All right, cool. So Mark, so it looks like you got a couple of t-shirts happening, brother, or a couple of shirts happening. Just, yeah, go on over to storytellertees.com and choose your two, and then email storytellersgrowthlab@robertkennedy3.com and we'll get your shirts out to you. All right, cool. Excellent. All right, glad you were here, Melanie. So let's talk, let's chat. We're doing office hours. We're just chilling right now. Any thoughts, any questions that you have, make sure that you pop them in the chat for me, and we will get them answered for you. So I'm just hanging out. I think one of the reasons I decided to do this was sometimes I get questions. As a matter of fact, today I had 2 or 3 questions sent to me in my inbox, right? Facebook Messenger. I get texts quite frequently, and I don't mind helping, but sometimes I'm not able to help people one-on-one, right? I got a couple of messages today about my background. I got a message today about how to use Ecamm and Zoom and some of those a lot of the questions that I get are definitely technical, but I do get some questions about storytelling as well. So if you want to reach out, it's fine, but I'm not always able to get to people individually. So what I would recommend is, number one, use the text. And what I'll be able to do is tell you when we're going live next and can answer some questions. If you're not a part of the Storytellers Growth Lab, head over there, storytellersgrowthlab.com, or you can just go to Storytellers Growth Lab on Facebook, search that out, and we can answer some questions there. But I want to answer your questions, right? But moments like this, where we do the office hours, that enables me to answer some questions even more easily. All right. So Cindy says, all right. So Cindy's asking, I've seen some YouTube channels do a snippet of a video as a way to draw people in as a preview. I wonder if I should do that from an editing perspective. Well, it really depends, Cindy, on what you're editing and what your editing skill set is. I don't know what you're doing to edit. So let me share with you a couple of different tools that I share or that I use from time to time. One of the tools that I use, maybe I'll share with you a video here. So I'm gonna go to youtube.com. I'm gonna go to my YouTube channel. And let's see if we can find a video that does what Cindy is talking about. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure that you do that. Click that subscribe button and then click the bell, ba-bing, so that you'll know when I'm dropping new videos. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I don't remember where the video is, but I mean, I do different things like this, Cindy. So I'm gonna play a video real quick for you. Let me see if I can find this. All right, I'm gonna turn off this music for a second so that I can go to the here. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm gonna play this one. Let me see if I can turn the audio on for you so you could actually. All right. Let me know if it's better. Go ahead. Let me know if it's better or not. Okay. Okay. All right. Cindy saying you thought it was your internet. Okay. I may have had too many things open, so I just closed some things down. Let me know if it's better now. If it's better, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Let me know. Boom. Hurry up. Come on. Let me know. All right. I don't know. Okay. So it's better. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the video. Okay. Great. So I'm going to go back to the video here, and I'm going to play that video at the beginning so you can kind of hear it and see what's happening. I mean, no one's gonna listen to what I have to say because my life is just regular. There's absolutely nothing interesting about me. I mean, they would click on the link for a second, but then they would just leave. Hey y'all, what's happening? Robert Kennedy III here, RK3. If you haven't been to the channel in a minute, I work with leaders who need to deliver critical messages with confidence and small business owners who need to create more visibility for their brand through the art of storytelling. Now, when I talk about storytelling to people, one of the things that I hear quite often is beginning of many of my videos, Cindy. So yeah, so I there's sometimes I'll take a piece from later on in the video, or what I'll do is I'll just share something at the beginning to hook or draw people in so they know what they're in for or what I'm talking about. And then I'll bring the intro in after that. So from an editing perspective, again, I don't know what you do to edit. What I would recommend is this. I would recommend going live, and then just as you go live, just be intentional about your notes, know what you want to say. And then after you go live, then you can download that video and kind of chop out the little parts that you don't want or that you thought weren't as good. Okay. So you let me know, go ahead and put it in the chat. Tell me what it is that you use for your, let me know what you use for your, just as you go live for your editing. Just be intentional about your notes, know what you want to say. And then after you go live, then you can download that video and kind of chop out the little parts that you don't want or that you thought weren't as good. Let me get rid of that. So, okay. So I can come back with the soft music. All right, there we go. All right, cool. So there's the intro. Mark was like, love the hook. BBC does that for Doctor Who. All right, excellent. So yeah, let me share a couple more of them with you. And what I would recommend as for you, we're here on the channel and we are talking, but what I would recommend is going back to some of those other videos and then modeling them if you want. I don't make up stuff. I'm not that smart that I just make up stuff. I really look at other YouTubers. I look at other people who are doing well, and I try to, I don't want to say copy or mimic everything that they do, but I look at what they do. I look at the frameworks that they use, and I say, okay, how can I do that and tailor it to my stuff? So let me go back to another couple of videos here, and let's see what we got. All right, so let me see. There's one that, what's the biggest one? Okay, so here's one that I did on, in Texas who came into a court Hey y'all, my name's Robert Kennedy III, RK3, that's me, and if this is your first time visiting the channel, I work with leaders and small business owners who need to figure out how to deliver the right message in the right way on the right platform. Now today's video is going to be just a little bit different than some of the other videos that I've done. I'm going to be sharing with you a message.
Yeah, my mic
or
is
a
muted.
lesson.
That's okay.
But I'm going to be sharing it through
Can you hear the
a mistake that somebody else made.
Can you hear the video? Let me pause that. Yeah, so yeah, my mic was muted on purpose. I just didn't want to be speaking through that. If you can hear the video, let me know though. Let me know though. All right. Oh yeah, I wasn't speaking over the video. Yeah, I wasn't speaking. So let me play the video again. Let me continue with that.
I don't know if you've been watching the news or YouTube. Well, of course, YouTube. But there was an attorney in Texas who came into a court hearing, which was being held through Zoom, and he had an opportunity to see this video. Let me share it with you.
And I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings.
Yeah, so this was that video where the attorney went in to the courtroom as a cat in Zoom.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but
all right, so I'm gonna pause that one. So Eileen was asking, so I'm just sharing those with you, Cindy, because although I didn't really do that great of a hook for that one, what I did do was just kind of share what I was going to talk about, and then I went further. I really tried to do hooks with the other ones as much as possible, though. But I was also experimenting a little bit with that one. Okay, so let me look at the question. So Eileen says, I'm using ScreenFlow. What do I use for my editing? So I use several things, Eileen, although I'm going to tell you a secret in a little bit when I'm finished here. I use several things. If I'm doing screen captures, I use Camtasia from TechSmith. Now, I know. ScreenFlow is like a Mac software, so I should be using ScreenFlow, but I don't know. I've just gotten used to Camtasia because I've taught Camtasia and I've used Camtasia for quite some time. So I really like what Camtasia does. So as far as what I use for my editing, I use Camtasia every so often for that, but I use Final Cut for the majority of my editing. Now, here's that secret. I'm experimenting with having somebody else do my editing. Yeah, so I've actually, my last 3 or 4 videos on YouTube, I didn't do the editing. I hired that out. I had somebody else do that because it saved me time. So what I do is when I record the video, I record everything on one long video screen. Yeah. Right. Or one long video scene. Not scene, but on one long video. So I start out and I'll speak. And if I need to pause, then I do. Then I'll pick up again. If I make a mistake, I'll stop and then I'll pick up again. I do a lot of different things like that. So I end up with one long video or one big video that the editor then chops up. I kind of share with him, hey, this is the vision, this is what I want. And I do that. I share that video, my ideas about the video, and then he adds, B-roll or whatever to it. So, I'm just kind of experimenting with that because I don't want to be at a place where I'm doing everything for my business, right? That's one of the tricks, or that's one of the traps for creators. We get so involved or connected to our business or our life that we want to do everything and we want to do all of it. And so you end up spending a whole lot of time doing it all. And I didn't want to get caught in that. So while I did get some sort of an idea about how I wanted my videos to flow and look, and it's easier to share with the editor what I want now that I've gone through the editing process and did certain things, but I definitely didn't want to be the one editing the videos long term, because I shoot the video. If the video is a 5-minute video, I end up shooting close to 15 minutes of video in the beginning with mistakes, etc., everything, right? I'll send that over. And then after that, I will, if I'm editing the video, it takes me probably a solid, between music, chopping stuff up, your own perfectionism, etc. It probably takes a solid 2.5 hours to edit. So we're already at like 3 hours of editing, and that's like basic. And this is for like a 5 or 6 or 7 minute video, right? So I didn't want to have to do that every week and then be pressured, right? Yeah, so Eileen's like, so that explains the Derek Halpern thing. Yes, yes. My editor actually put that in based on just kind of thoughts that he had based on the video itself and the ideas. So yeah. So that's what's happening with that. So Mark is asking, can Ecamm settings be migrated from a Mac Mini to a MacBook Air for mobile streams? So I don't know if the settings can be migrated, Mark. I do know that you can copy the scenes, all of that, and then save them and export those, and then bring those back into your new setup with your scenes. I don't know about the settings as far as the things in your preferences. I'm thinking no on that. That's my memory of that. But I would go to the Ecamm community and ask that question. Eileen's on here. She might even be able to answer that for you. So that's the story with that. All right. So where we at time wise? All right. Office hours. So yeah, we got another 15 minutes or so here. So yeah, go ahead and ask any additional questions that you choose. We're here. What the office hours are for. And this is why we're doing what we're doing. Hold on one second. I need to check something. I need to make sure that this store doesn't close on me. All right, let me check one thing. All right, let me make sure that I'm good. Uh-oh, I need, ooh, give me a second. I need to, yeah, I might need to cut this office hours short, y'all, because the store where my phone is at least seems like it's closing soon. So let me do this. Yeah, I need to go. All right. But listen, we're going to do another office hours real soon, and we're going to make this thing happen. All right. Peace. I really do have to go. Yeah, I thought they closed at 8 o'clock. They closed at 7. Peace. I gotta go. I need my phone. All right. Peace. I'm getting my phone repaired. All right. Good deal. All right, y'all. Can we use Ecamm Live on a MacBook Air? You can use it on a MacBook Air, but you may not get the power that you want. It's going to cause that fan to go. I haven't tried it with one of the M1s, so I wouldn't recommend it on a MacBook Air. You can use it, but I wouldn't recommend it. All right. Anyway, see you guys. I'll let you know when the next one is. Make sure to text, and I will get you moving. All right. I'll get you aware of when the next one is.